Please start.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ajay Javadi, captain of the Neptune House.
And I am Neetu Egbote, Vice Captain of the Neptune House. And this event is News Spoof, a news reporting event with a tint of humor for classes 5 to 7. The rules for this event are the participants will be given a total time limit of 8 minutes. A short warning bell will be rung at the end at the 7-minute mark, and a long warning bell, a long final bell, will be rung at the 8-minute mark. Anyone exceeding this time limit will be disqualified. A team of minimum of 2 and a maximum of 3 participants from each house have been selected to represent the house for this event. Each group should present an item with humor. The news item should be relevant to the present. The content of the news report should be age appropriate and must not have any negative news.
The news report should include 2 to 3 headlines, one breaking news, an interview, and a weather report. The content of the news should be fictional, but inspiration can be taken from real situations too. Using names of any political parties, politicians, or journalists is not permitted. Words that hurt the sentiments of any race, caste, religion, creed, nationality, or sex will not be permitted. Use of foul language or mocking of anyone living or dead will not be entertained. We would like to welcome our judges for today, Ms. Nicole.
All the best, dear students.
And Ms. Zakira.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wish you all the best. Do well.
We are all excited to witness your wonderful talents, and we wish you all the best of luck. I now request the judges to pick the house which will first begin.
Okay, so the first house is the Neptune house, whose participants are Mahi Prashant from class 5C, Bhavna MP from class 7A, and Mukund S. Nayak also from class 7A.
Can we start?
Yes, you can.
Good afternoon. This is Bhavna from IHS Today, the exclusive news channel. Let's start today's headlines. But before that, make sure to follow us on Instagram for more updates. Without further delays, let's get started. A man from Haryana has filed a case against the government in the district court as he says cows are losing their jobs as milk prices are dropping immensely. He further says that milk prices should be increased to thousands so that people like him could get more income. Scientists discovered that breathing out carbon dioxide has a connection to humans staying alive. The group of scientists from the US will be receiving a Nobel Prize for such a great discovery. A Malaysian mother hires 5 people to defeat her son in the video game so he would stop playing video games. This serious issue came under the eyes of the police on 16th August and the investigation is continuing.
Good afternoon. This is Mahi from IHS Today. We have a breaking news coming up. Yesterday morning, a huge crisis erupted in the city of Bengaluru. An allergic reaction suddenly got hold of all the students of Bangalore city. Due to this, the children's noses have started dripping continuously. Any student who thinks about a dripping nose is getting affected. So please don't think about the dripping noses. No, no, no. This allergic reaction is affecting the children very much. Now, they must always carry handkerchiefs with them. I am sure you know what would happen if they don't carry handkerchiefs. The kerchiefs are getting wet within a few minutes. They must keep replacing the kerchief. This is also causing a major problem as stores are running out of kerchiefs. With dripping noses, students are unable to do their day-to-day work. With dripping noses, they are unable to play. With dripping noses, they are unable to eat properly. With dripping noses, they are unable to sleep properly. In the meanwhile, the top doctors are conducting researches and trying to find out what is causing this allergic reaction. The students of Innisfree House School have found a brilliant solution to this crisis. They have jointly developed a super absorbent kerchief which can hold water up to 10 times more than the traditional kerchiefs. With this innovative solution, the number of kerchiefs children must use has drastically reduced. Seeing the effectiveness of this brilliant technical solution made by the industry students, the students of all other schools have approached the industry students so that even they can learn the technology. We have another breaking news coming up that is brought to you by my colleague Bhavna.
Thank you, Mahi. Scientists discover a new fly and call it the obsidian zombio. This dangerous fly is also called the zombie fly for its life-threatening deeds. It turns people into zombies, and people who are infected are not in their senses. Currently, people who are infected are locked in rooms with dolls. Please apply Odomos and wash your hands. People are disinfecting their homes with Odomos, and it's currently the highest selling product. Scientists are discovering more and more about this fly. Dr. Charles David Victor II says that hugging camels prevents this disease. Scientist Ashley Quinn says that drinking cactus juice helps in curing this disease. Please clean your rooms as these flies are attracted to dirty rooms. Till doctors find a cure, please stay safe.
What does the former health minister have to say about these diseases? The audience and I are curious to know what the former health minister of Karnataka thinks about this crisis.
I definitely agree, Mahi. India, we will be back with the former health minister of Karnataka. Gol Gol Ghumao. Till then, stay tuned to IHS Today. Welcome, Mr. Ghumao. We're glad to have you on our show today.
Namaskara.
Namaskara, sir. We would like to ask you some questions.
What's happening in city? Is government sleeping? This shouldn't happen if I was in powers.
Do you think the government is ready to face 2 pandemics at one go? Are we financially strong? When will there be a vaccine for these diseases?
See, if I became the CM, I will solve all these problems within 24 hours. This is a challenge. I was going on my scooter yesterday. There's a pothole. My tire got stuck, you see, and I fell off in the gutter. God, save these people from this situation.
I am so sorry, sir, but I would like to know if you think that hugging camels can prevent zombie Alexa. How do you think we are going to have camels here in Karnataka?
I think that camel and all won't help. There are buffaloes roaming on the streets. Go hug one. I come from Puttakattappa Swami Halli. There are a lot of buffaloes there. If I became the CM, I will give buffaloes to every house. You open TV, only breaking news. Put this in your breaking news and see how popular your channel becomes.
Buffaloes to every house? What an idea, sir. Which disease do you think is more serious, sir? Zombie Alexa or dripping noses? And we would also like to know why.
I think that zombie is more serious disease compared to dripping nose. I think like this because I see with my children's movie on zombies yesterday. I was full of scared and dreams also zombie coming. And kicking my wife. From morning, no food.
Thank you for joining us today. Let's move on to the weather forecast for today, which is brought to you by my colleague Mukund.
Hello, welcome back to the show Weather with Mook. Today's weather forecast is really cool and mind-blowing. It's finally happening what people have been dreaming of every day. It's going to rain gold. This is a rare phenomena which takes place once in a billion years. India's richest person, Bulbul Baba, has placed nets everywhere to collect the falling gold. Thank you.
This is the end of the show. Stay tuned to IHS Today for your daily report. Thank you.
Thank you, Neptune House. That was wonderful.
I now ask the judges to pick the next house.
Since there are only 2 houses taking part, the next house will be Mercury.
The participants of the Mercury House are Adarsh Hegde from class 7A, Bhargavi M from class 7B, and Siddhan Dubey from class 6B.
Ma'am, we need to be able to share computer sound.
Yes, you will be able to. Please. You may start.
Yes. This is Mercury News at 9. All these are blatant lies, says Indian tycoon Anup Bilwala on allegations of littering his neighbor's compound by tearing and throwing pieces of paper. Police charge one-armed man with unarmed robbery. Rock band Kings of Luxury had to cut short a concert after pigeons bombarded them with food. All this and much, much more coming up after a short break. I have some breaking news coming in. Our sources have confirmed that internet sensation Vinod Kumar has been attacked by a wild dog. Mercury News is the first news channel to bring this sensational news to our viewers. Watch this. This is Bhargavi from the Mercury News Channel, reporting live. Look at this animal carefully. Look at what it has done to innocent Vinod Kumar. Yes, yes, from a distance, this is a lovable, cute, adorable animal. But behind this innocent looking face is a horrendous, ferocious, bloodthirsty beast. She's sleeping calmly as though nothing has happened. We have already seen enough of dog videos in the net, and we are not going to fall for his tricks. So which dog organization are you from? Tell me. Why are you silent? I want to know. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. We're going to be running this live for 24 hours. Breaking story. The biggest story of 2021.
Welcome back to Mercury News Channel, and this is Rendezvous with Sir Broacha. We have with us today an eminent politician who needs no introduction, Mr. Himadri Pant. Hello, Mr. Pant.
Yeah, all I need to say is that we brought in RTD, which is Right to Details Act, which is used, let me clarify, to empower women to make a development in FDI.
Mr. Himadri, I haven't asked any questions yet. I would like to start now.
Well, to put it bluntly, Himadri says hello.
Right, that's a good way to start. Now, why did it take so long for you to do a first ever TV interview?
I was busy working on other important matters.
Could you at this point to this channel clarify to this audience what those important matters were?
See, the answer to that lies in what my forefathers once said, which was, if you remember your history, Bhai Saab, aloo kitne kha diya?
Can you please just answer the question?
Well, we have brought in the RTD, which will answer all your questions. Remember that we have brought in the RTD. RTD is amazing. RTD is the best, as are women who are empowered by RTD. For you to understand, I would say, Chak de India, boom boom time, yo mama yo.
All right, I'll go straight to it. I'll put you under the scanner. I'll put you in the spot. Are you afraid of losing the elections?
What if I ask you the same question?
That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. Let me move on to the next question. Why did the chicken cross the road?
I've been asked this question many times before. You need to look at the conditions that the eggs were created, out of which the chickens hatched.
and were empowered by the FDI, which falls under CVY, also known as Chicken Vikas Yojana.
You just can't understand.
You just can't what? Okay, I need a break.
That is the best thing that you have ever said since the beginning of the show. We will be back next week, same day, same time. Over to Bhargavi for the weather report.
This is Bhargavi reporting from Nainital, the weather report for today. Chubby rain along with isolated showers will arrive into the north during Thursday. Guarantees of weather and no guarantee of weather today as moist air from the north mixes with phenomenally hot air from the northwest and causes clash of the Titans type scenes of devastation and mayhem. Snow will appear at the start of the afternoon today and possibly inside as well as out. If there are any plumbers in your region, we suggest that you put their numbers into speed dial. Thank you. We'll be back with another report for tomorrow. Thank you.
From the Mercury team.
Live from the Mercury News Channel.
We thank all the participants for such an amusing show of talent. Also, thank you to all the viewers who have joined us on YouTube Live. The next event will be Puppet Play for classes 5 to 7, which begins at 1 p.m. Do tune in as we'll meet you soon.